This meeting is being recorded.
Hey guys, hello friends, how are you? So today I am back after some long time going to discuss data types in Python. So I'll use my PPT which I have prepared to explain the concept and which I'm going to upload in the YouTube channel as well. So Python data types are of basically of four types. First is you see numerical data, sequence data, Boolean data, and dictionary, right? So within numerical data, there are three other types, which is like integer, float, and complex numbers. Integer is like any negative or non-negative, including zero. So five, example five minus two. Um Float is something where you have a decimal, like a 2.3, 5.9, 6.0. Complex number would have something which is like a unknown number. For example, 5 plus 9i. So here I is a unknown number. So that talks about the numerical data. The sequence data again are made out of three types. One is string, and a string will come on like a, for example, if you say hello world, right? So it would come under the inverted commas, right? And it is immutable. So I will explain with an example what is immutable, but where the value is fixed. You cannot add anything, or you cannot delete anything, or you cannot change any value. So this should be fixed. So that is string. List would be, it would come under this square bracket, and the numbers would be like separated by commas, and if there is any alphabet, any word, right, then the word has to be come under inverted commas, and it has to be separated by commas, but it is mutable. So what is mutable? Mutable is something which is um, which you can, like this values, right? You can delete them, any one of them, or you can add some of them, right? You can append something at the end, right? So this is called mutable. Tuple. So tuple is something which is immutable. It's the same thing as list, but it is immutable, and it comes under parenthesis, right? So that is all about sequence. Boolean would be true or false, and it is immutable. Dictionary would be coming under curly bracket. So when you see a curly bracket, you understand it's a dictionary, and it has a key and a value combination. For example, name, and then the name of the person, what age of the person, right? And it is definitely mutable. See, the reason why I wanted to bring this concept in this form is that I sometimes feel that this is a little confusing. It is difficult to remember what is sequence, what is string, what is list, what is tuple, what is dictionary, right? So I brought everything in one page, and there would be another comparison table which you can refer to. So in simple words, right, a string is a string, right? It is a set of words within an inverted comma. List is again a list, but it comes with a square bracket. If it is in a square bracket, it is mutable, which means that you can add any element to it, you can delete some element to it. Tuple, the same thing. Instead of square bracket, it becomes a parenthesis, and then it becomes immutable. You cannot add, right, anything. And then Boolean is true or false. That is that perhaps we all know. And dictionary comes under curly bracket with a keyword and with a key along with the value to it, correct? Moving on to the next page, this is something I will upload this in the YouTube. I prepared it for people to easily understand and compare, because while you are looking into string and understanding all the functionality of the string, sometimes you think, okay, what is list, and then, oh my god, what is tuple? So many things, but just to bring everything in one page. So here we are saying mutability. So string, as I mentioned in the previous one, it is immutable. String is immutable. String and tuple and boolean is immutable, while list and dictionary is are mutable. Also, as mentioned before, that you can use a single quote and a double quote, or a double quote and a comma as a separator. Here you use a square back bracket, right? Here you use a parenthesis for tuple, boolean is true and false, and curly bracket for dictionary. And there would be a key and a value. I've given an example like hello world, for which is a string, and then mutable is sorry, list is 1 2 3 4 ram, and with a square bracket. Here it is parenthesis true and false, and again here I've given the pair like name is Ram, age is 20, is graduate, false, right? Well, why, how we can use these? So here, like use for text data. When we have a text data, we use it in the form of a string, used for collection of items that may change. So as I said, since it is mutable, so wherever we want to change it, we can use this square bracket. Wherever we don't want to change it, right? Collection of items where it remains fixed, we can use a parenthesis. Binary condition true and false, we use boolean, and wherever we have a key and a value mapping, we use dictionary. Correct. So with this in mind, let me go to Google Colab and explain you what is, show you exactly what we all discussed, right? So let's go start with string, right? So let's take an example. A is equal to hello world, right? Now, if I want to see type, what is a type? Okay, so I'll say print type A. Correct? It will return you the value of string. str is that hello world. This is a string. Now, if we said that if we go back here, we said that the string is immutable, which means that we cannot add another value to this. For example, if we try to add say 7 to this hello world, right? So if we say sorry 7, right, and then we say print A, we will get a error message here, because as we said that A is not string object, has no attribute to append, right? Now if we now go to if we say that if we now want to look into list, right? So if we say B is equal to, and as I said, the B star, like a list starts with a square bracket. So 1 2 3 4, and then if we want to say print type B, and we run the program code, it says list. Now if we want to say add ram to it, right? Because we said that it is mutable, so let's see if we can add a ram to it, the word ram, right? Or let's add a number 7 to it. So b dot append, and we add 7. Now if we say print b, we will say 4, after 4 7 will come, right? So this shows that we can change the list, the contents in the list. If we want to take the list 7 out, that also we can say do by doing a pop function. So for example, b dot pop, it will take off 7, and then it will eliminate 7. And if I say print b, it will go back to its original 1 2 3 and 4. There won't be any 7 to it. So that is basically the functionality of the list. Now if we copy this, if we open a new cell and we copy this list, right, and we put it here, correct? all we do is all we do is change the square bracket to parenthesis. It becomes a tuple. So what tuple will do is that we won't be able to, it becomes immutable, right? So suppose if we say, now if we change it to C, for example, C is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a tuple. So let's see what is a type. So print type C. Okay, it will say the type is tuple, correct? Now, if I try to add 7 here, the way I did it, so C dot append, and I say 7, correct? It will give me error message. Why? Because we saw that this is immutable, right? So we cannot change it. So if I run this, it will give me error message. It says the tuple object has no attributable append, right? So this proves that a tuple is immutable, right? Now going to Boolean. So Boolean is very simple. For example, D is equal to true. So this is a Boolean, right? Now if I say print type D, it will give me bool. D is equal to bool. Class is bool, which is Boolean, right? And we are similarly, if we try to append or pop or do something with this, we won't be able to do anything because the value is fixed. It is immutable, right? So that way we actually discussed about string, list, tuple, and Boolean. Then we are moving on to dictionary, the last one. So for example, E is equal to, and here we mentioned there is a curly bracket. It starts with a curly bracket. And then we have to give the key. So key is a name, and then we say assign the value to that key. So which probably is Anirban. And then separator is comma, and then we give, say, city. So city we give, say, Bangalore, right? Now if we say print, if we want to see what is the type, so print type E, it will say dictionary. So class would be dictionary. Now, if you want, and then we said that it is starts with curly brackets. It has a key and a value mapping, and we say it is mutable. So let's try to append something. Okay, so for example, if we say that E, and then we say pin code, right? So if I say pin code, pin code, and we say we give some pin code, correct? And then we say printy. So you will see that after city, the pin code will come. So you see the name, city, and the pin code has come. So that's all about this data type: string, list, tuple, boolean, and dictionary, all under one page. I also showed you some examples. Many a times, like people find it a little confusing. So I thought of putting it all under one page, show some demo on it. And there are more attributes to string, list, tuple, boolean, and dictionary. There are a lot of applications. In this video, I just wanted to show you a quick comparison, but this is not exhaustive. I will bring in more videos where we will discuss more about each one of the data types, which is string, list, tuple, boolean, and dictionary. So far, and that's where we are ending this video. Take care, friends, and see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.